Hello, Stampin' Friends, and welcome to another Tuesday Live at Linda's Stampin' Escape. How is everyone today? I hope when you pop in, you say hello. I love to know who is stamping with me. Okay, so drop a line, say hello, let me know you're here. That's always fun. I see we have some people. There is Cheryl and Sharon. Hello, ladies. And Jenny's in there. All right. I have to send a big thanks to the people who messaged me today and said, "Oh, I can't catch you live. I'll have to watch the replay." You guys are awesome. It is so much fun. So, yes. Today, I am going to be introducing you to the Circle Sayings bundle, the stamp set, and then it comes with a punch. Of course, you can buy this separate if you'd like. The punch is the 2 3/8 inch punch. So, got those here, gonna play with those. Got some easy cards, no fun folds today, but just wanted to share how fun this little guy is to work with. So, Circle Sayings. And to let you know that the stamp sale starts tomorrow. It's one day only, so 24 hours. And all stamp sets in the big catalog, all of them, are 15% off. Just went and hunted down my catalog here. So here it is, this catalog. Excuse me, 15% off. Everything except the hostess sets, because of course they are exclusive to our hostesses. And don't forget, it's also bonus days. So for every $50 you spend, Stampin' Up! Will email you a bonus coupon worth $5 off your purchases in August. So yes, you can all use them together, and don't forget about the clearance rack, because they have some goodies on there too. So, Circle Sayings. I love my sentiment sets, and this one's really different. So that's why I wanted to play with that today a little bit, and then I'll show you the cards that we made in our club this month. I host a stamp club. We're doing a summer one now, and my next one will start in September. So if you're interested, pop me a line, and we can get you in here stamping with us. So I'm going to use a little bit of the stylish shapes. I like these. I use them a lot. So you'll see me cutting with those. And then some Stampin' Blends. That will be on our first card. So we actually got 2 here. So let's pull this one out for now. And we'll get to stamping. And I'm using the paper piercing pad here because I'm working with the photopolymer sets. And it just gives you a really nice crisp image with this. And mine's all poked full of holes. That's why I'm flipping it over. So this is a much better edge here, or side. So let's grab our paper for our first card. This is the one I'm going to stamp on. And then I have the Bubble Bath and Garden Green. And then my designer paper comes from the Delightfully Eclectic. That is that humongous paper pack. And it's a 12 by 12. So you can get quite a few cards out of this one. So this is what we're going to be using. Again, simple cards. But we are going to stamp first. So I'm going to pull out my Memento ink. And we're going to ink up our first one. And I got to tell you, this cute one here is whoops, pretty much why I bought this. I like unique things. So we're going to put that right there. Hold it down, let that ink sink into your paper. Pull it up, and you have a nice, crisp, stamped edge. All right? Same thing with our little cupcake here. Barb has joined us. Hello, Barb. Barb is in my club, so she knows what I'll be sharing later, because I said I'd be sharing the cards we made at club. All right, and then we are going to stamp our cupcake. So here is where our 2 3/4 inch punch comes from. So I'm just going to take that in here, line this up, and give it a punch. There we go. Put that there. And I pre-cut a piece from the Stylish Shapes, the ones that I showed you here. And I think this is the second largest, so I call that number 5. I start at 1 here with the smallest and work my way out to number 6. So this is my number 5. So look at how nice that fits together. And then you have the little pokies around the side, also known as stitched. All right. Miss Vicky, when you're watching the replay, this one's for you. We're doing a chocolate cupcake today. Because the last time I just colored the whole thing pink. Because that's pretty much how I frost my cupcakes. You don't really see the cupcake like they kind of do nowadays. All right, these are the Natural Tones Stampin' Blends. I think they're on page like 136, and they are unique in that you get two of them at a time, like you do the other ones. Stuck on something there. But you get 2 different colors. And I mark my caps, so this is number 100, this is number 200, and then they go all the way up to 1,000. And if I can, there's a cord right in my way, so I can't pull it out. There it is. Goes up to 1,000, so you can see it gradually gets lighter. So it's really nice if you're working with images of people or like animals, like they're great with puppies, or the new one-horse open sleigh. I use the darker ones on that. So those are called Natural Tones Stampin' Blends. So now I am going to use my Going Gray, and I'm using one color here. And I'm just going to outline this. Oops, I hope I'm not shaking you guys up a little bit. I'm using the bullet tip. I'm going to do the same here. Just bring this in. And then I follow Stampin' Up's lines. And I'm just going to go over those quick. And then one quick color across the full thing. And you see how you got lighter spots? That's what you want. It gives your image some dimension, and it just looks really cool. Looks like you've been working all day on that, right? Okay, and on the next one we're going to do the pink, so we're going to do the bubble gum because that matches our designer paper we're using. So I'm going to start with the light, and I'm going to color the whole top of the cupcake, or frosting, as you want to call it. And I'm going to go in with the dark, again, just with the bullet point, and again, I'm going to follow Stampin' Up's lines. And then I'm going to do the bottom down here. Okay. And then to blend these two together a little better, I'm going to go over this again with the light. And it blends those colors really nice. And I am staying away. I don't want to get too close to that chocolate down there because I don't want the two to blend together. So now you got a really cute decorated cupcake. And then I am just going to fussy cut it until it looks like this. Easy breezy. All right. Looks like I need to open up a new one here because I left my other one on the table. See, I think I'm all set up, and I always leave one thing over there. All right. Get my glue down there. Center this. I was going to say, geez, you guys are so quiet. All right, and where did I put my dimensionals? Because I want to pop that up. Just a little more fun that way, right? So put 3 little dimensionals on here. Pick these off. I am going to go this way. There we go. Put our card together quick, and we will be done with our first card. Again, our designer paper is the Delightfully Eclectic 12 by 12, so you'll get 6 of these out of one sheet. Now my back here is also garden green. That is 4 by 5 1/4, so that tells you that this is just shy because I cut just those 1/8 inch off. And I hope you don't mind them totally dark nails here. I'm trying to use up, my daughter used to sell the nail polish, so I'm trying to use some of that up. Not quite my color and not quite the fold I was looking for. Let's do that again. There we go. Much better. Now if you want, you can attach this right to the card front like I'm doing, or you could pop it up if you like added dimensionals on your card. This is your 8.5 by 5 1/2. Scored and folded at 4 1/4. So it's your regular A2 size. And we are going to pop this up right in the corner there. So back with our dimensionals. How is everybody this evening? Doing well, I hope. We've had some nice days, not so hot and steamy like they are out west, or rainy like they are out east. So we're kind of in the middle and doing pretty good, I think. All right, let's just pop that right there. Card number 1, quick and easy, circle sayings. Now on the next one, I wanted to do something a little bit different. Let me just put that one up here. This is what I'm giving away tonight. They're called iced rhinestones, and oh, I wish they were still available. I love those. So, okay. Grab a piece of paper here so we can get our card ready. Now, inside my container here, thank you, Sharon. Sharon likes our card. She said, cute. I am stealing the little flowers, you can see right here, from the Wanted to Say dies. And I'll be using those in upcoming lives or a video. And here's the stamp. But I keep little templates. So these I cut out of my stylish shapes. And I do that so when I am ready, I am going to use the number 5 here. I want to use this one right here, the flowers and the thinking of you. So those are those cute little curved ones. So I'm going to bring this in here. I'm trying to line this up so you guys can see good and I can still stamp. I might have to stand up here. I'll move all my goodies out of the way here. And let's start with our flowers, which I have buried right under here. Okay. So I'm going to use this as a template to guide me so that I can get my flowers and words stamped really nice. Just tuck that right in there. Hold that down. Now if you want to flip that over and do the top again, you can do that. Just line that back up where you had it. And I'm going to do the tapping here. And I see I still got some on there. Line that up. There we go. Let that ink soak into your paper. There we go. Now we got a nice circle. I used this once and now I just keep using the same one over and over. Okay, now I'm going to put my wording on. And then what I'm going to do, I'm not going to use that anymore because now you have your flowers to guide you. So we're just going to line these up here. And I'll tell you, I did practice with color before. I wanted to know if the green would look pretty with the stamped over the pink because our card is so pink and green, and I really liked it, so I kept it. I think I had gray, and as much as I like gray and pink, it didn't quite fit with our designer paper. There we go. Now, this one I am not going to punch out because you're making your circle a little bit bigger. I actually die cut it with that size 4, or was it 5? Nope, it is the 5. So see how I can tell? It's my number 5, so it's the second largest circle in the stylish shapes. And then I pre-cut this little guy. Here he is. And I did one in pink, and then I think this is Melon Mambo. Because if you look at the color here, you got something dark, and I could have used red or cherry, but I wanted it a nice bright color. So I cut out one of each and then put that little flower there. And we are just going to stick that right in the middle. But I want to curl up my edges a little bit. So I'm going to just pull that up. Much easier if you do it before you stick it on. Let me see if I can just pull this up 1 second. Well, okay, well, let's do it this way then. We'll just use our fingernails. Usually what I do, my club ladies are going, you should have put it in your hand. You're right, I should have. I usually tuck it in my palm, and then I take a pen or pencil and just push the flower, and it curls right up around it. Here, I can show you with this one. Works so cute, gives you that extra little dimension on there, and it would have curled up much cuter that way. All right, let me put this away. Where did I steal this? Wanted to say dies. That's right, because I tucked them in here so I wouldn't lose them. But those have their own case, of course, and that's got some fun stuff, so you'll be seeing more of that as well. All right. Same card base here, and I should have just put it together ahead of time because you already saw me do this once, right? Put this together, same green mat, same bubble bath background. And hopefully we can fold this one much nicer than we did our very first one. There we go. Thank you, Jenny and Barb. glad you guys like these. That I got to tell you, that delightfully eclectic paper has got a whole lot of stuff in it. So the patterns are so different, so it's so easy to use for so many different occasions and reasons and genders and ages. There we go. Now we're back to where we started, but we have our little thing here. Now, I didn't want to do exactly the same thing here, so I grabbed some pieces of cardstock, and they're just scraps, and I didn't know if I wanted one or two. I could do this, or we could do this. Or I could just do this and make it look like a banner. Well, how about my regular cut here? Let's see what that would look like. I'll line this one up and cut this just the same. Bring this down here. Cut them the same. See how this looks. Gives it a little bit of a different look, and I think I like it. So we're just going to glue that down right there. One way to use up your scraps, right, ladies? We'll put that one right there. Grab those dimensionals again. Now we got a little more green on this card, where our first card had a little more pink. So even though you're using the same paper and the same stamp set, you're going to come out with two totally different looks. And that's the fun, right? Put them over there. And we will center this guy. There we go. Totally different look. Sometimes I always forget to add stuff like that, you know, just that you can put different shapes or whatever for backgrounds. So, quick and easy cards with the Circle Sayings bundle. And don't forget, the stamp sets are on sale tomorrow, 15% off. And then I told you I was going to do a little bit of peek. Oh, thank you guys for the loving. I appreciate it. I totally appreciate the fact that you came and watched. I know everybody's kind of busy. So next week, I'm going to be working with the Patchwork Pieces dies. And for my stamp club this month, they worked with Circle Sayings and the patchwork dies. So I just wanted to give you a quick look at that. Look at this one. This is one that they made. And flipped over. This is one of my favorites. If you look on my Pinterest page, a card that I made with this fold is one of my top pins. So there it is. We have that sunburst pattern. And then we have our waves from Circle Sayings. And then on the second one, again, Circle Sayings. Don't mind my little ink spot. I did that, dropped my ink pad. Are these curvy ones. So you will be seeing two different cards using the patchwork pieces. I may throw a Circle Saying in there, or I may not. I don't know yet. But I have some samples, and then I have more ideas that I've been working on. So this is Patchwork Pieces are next week, Tuesday, live. And then this week we have the Circle Sayings. But I wanted to share those with you because those were also Circle Sayings. So, wonderful ladies. I'm so glad you could join me this evening. I know everybody's really busy in the summer. I thank you for joining me, but don't go away yet. I want to see who's going to win the prize. I'm just picking up my pieces here. And we'll move these off to the side for now. And again, we are going to go for the iced rhinestones. Oh, they are so pretty. I'm going to turn that extra light off there and bring in our wheel of names. That in there. There you go. These are all my commenters from 7-Eleven. And drum roll, please. Good luck, everybody. We'll see who our lucky winner is this week. It is Miss Dawn. Congratulations to Dawn. I'm sure I'll be hearing or seeing you soon. And the rest of you, thank you for joining me this evening. I so appreciate it. And thank you for taking time to comment. So I will see you next week with the patchwork pieces. And until then, feel free to follow the blog, follow my Pinterest page. I try to get everything updated as often as I can. So thanks again and have a wonderful day. Good night.